The Real Housewives of Potomac. This is season 6, episode 10, Goddess of War. Okay, so we back at this restaurant, and bitch with your wide body ass and your big forehead, and oh my god, your body shaming me. Ashley and Candace is just going at it, and you know, in the midst of this big forehead talk and stuff, she's like, I always talk about your big forehead. I ain't body shaming you. And then Candace, what is what is going on? You ain't got nothing new to say. That's all you can say, Ashley. That's all you can say. That's so old. You so tired. And you know, they're like, okay, ladies, let's calm down. Let's calm down. Let's try to regroup this first a hot second, okay? Um, Candace, let's apologize. So she says, okay, you know what? I'm sorry for calling you wide back. I'm just angry. And and when you're angry, you just say like mean words as a mean girl, right? You just say, you ugly, fat, whatever, your mama. So wide back just happened to come out. Oh, whatever. I don't even know if that's an apology. So Ashley don't really take it. Giselle, like, I think that was an apology. Like, girl, yeah, you would think so. Um, so they try to get past this little argument, body shaming this, big foreheads, wide back asses. I was thinking about Robin too, because I'm not body shaming nobody, but shoot, wide backs, bitch, she almost there. But anyway, um, Giselle was like, hey, let's do a toast to the night. This is Robin's birthday, and I love you, and all this bull. Whatever woman you've become. Uh, Toast to the night. And then Mia is like, okay, well, I'm going to have a goddess party, and I want you all to come. And of course, I'm inviting Karen and Wendy. So hopefully, y'all don't mind, and maybe I can hash some things out. Giselle's like, nah, we'll come, but I ain't about to hash nothing out. Like, fuck her. Um, and Mia's like, well, at least I can try. It is what it is, and everybody agrees to come. It's okay, cool, cool, cool. Karen is out here trying to shoot a promo for Surrey County. Ever since she became the ambassador, her first task on the list is to generate some visitation, some vacation spots, some tourism, get people to come try the peanuts. They got good, what she say, cheese, peanuts and cheese, seafood, you know, Trader Joe's, Farmer Joe's, yep, yep. But go ahead and visit Surrey. If it's in Virginia, um, I'm guessing not too a little far, a distance away from Potomac. And she's shooting the promo in Potomac, talking about oh, this is just a trial run. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to, let's get a feel for what we gonna do. Like, girl, really? Sure. And then the peanuts, girl, we learned about peanuts in elementary school. Okay, let me break you down just a little bit of what I might know about a hole in a peanut, the shell, George Washington Carver. Okay, girl, go to Siri. Okay, so Giselle's having a moment with her girls. Um, and it seems like most of these moments with her girls always have to do with the relationship. I don't know. It is what it is. So, Grace is so this one, and she's about to be a junior in high school, which means, she gets senior next, and then she's off to college. So I guess Giselle's is trying to prepare them, for life outside the house and things of that nature. And of course, relationships is a big thing because they're going to start dating and whatnot. So she just wants to um, make sure that they don't just pick a man just for his money. Don't just pick a man and, do nothing with yourself. Let's just say, like her, she married Jamal. He was the preacher. He was the breadwinner or whatnot. So she was just a housewife. And once that was divorced, it's like, okay, so what do I do now? Something like that. Like it. So just telling the girls, like you don't have to settle for things like that. Like just make sure you go ahead and get what you need, and then get you with you a man that y'all, at least equal parts. Or I mean, you can still be a housewife, but at least make sure you got your degrees and something that you can just always fall back on. So you're not like me or your grandma or whatever examples that she gave them. And they was just saying, yeah, we don't want you to be lonely. She said she want to get married again, but they would like to see her date. So okay, fine with that. Um, Candace and Chris, she's just getting home from rehearsal, it looks like, and she's a little stressed, a little tired. And Chris, right away it's just asking her all these questions like, so, we got this shoot coming up. Um, Such as the photographers need to be paid. Um, hopefully the dances is in order. Um, how many extras we need, things like that. Like, and then I won't be there. And he's drinking. It's like what they put 4:50, 4:30 in the afternoon. I mean, it's almost 5 o'clock, right? So we've done it before. All of us have done it before, especially on vacation. On vacation, shoot, we start at like 6 o'clock in the morning. Still, we wake up. Okay, anyway. Well, yeah, no more. Well, see, we don't do no early flights no more. We used to, but yeah. Anyway, so when he says he's not going to be at this shoot, she of course gets a little bit upset. Like, dang, okay, so now you're not supporting me, Chris, and you like, nah, 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 don't try to flip this on me, because guess what? I do have a job. I still got my chef stuff going on and wherever else I got going on. So when I say I can't be there, it's because I have to work. I still got to pay bills. I still got to, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm a husband. I'm a man. I got kids. I can't just sit here and follow your butt all the time, especially if I'm not on your salary. Because remember, she's not necessarily paying her husband. Okay? So what do you want? And she was, man, we need to get a tissue for what we can do, Candace. He like, no, I don't want that goddamn tissue, bitch. Wipe your eye, okay? No, just fix the way your attitude is towards me when it comes to your singing, because I'm supporting you 100%, but you have to support me as well, what I got going on here. And as of right now, I'm not feeling it. So that's how Chris just broke it down to her. And, of course, she was hitting her, you know. Girl, bye. Get off your husband's back. Okay, so Wendy and Eddie is playing with the kids, and they kind of want to do a little, I guess like what we'll call it a Black Lives Matter talk with their boys. Just kind of break down the police brutality and the things that's been going on in the news, with certain um, deaths that have been highlighted due to police brutality. And they just kind of wanted to, I don't, break their innocence, in their words, to just kind of explain and open the floor just to see how where they're coming from as little people, because they do see things and they do have certain opinions. Um, and their boys are very smart. Um, it was good to see how open they were to talk about it. They weren't scared. They weren't afraid. And as any other kids, they're just, well, why does the police do these things, and why is that if they're supposed to protect and serve? It's always that why question that most kids have, and all we can say is, we just don't know. We have good people and bad people, and sometimes good people or bad people work for good companies, or you know what I'm saying? That work for good, yeah. Um, so and the one boy, he said, well, what can I become like a Martin Luther King when I get big and I get to help people and help, bring people together? And I just thought that was so cute. And they say, yeah, if you did that, you would be the best man ever, and I would be the proudest parent. Yeah, that was really, really a good moment. I would say, you know, they do have a beautiful family. Eddie and Wendy and their kids are great. So hopefully you do grow up to be something, okay? And just because they're both, you know, a Nigerian and they got that work ethic and that, you know, that education thing grounded into them, oh, them boys is definitely gonna probably have 5 degrees each, okay? Just like their mama and daddy, okay? 4 degrees, 5 degrees, PhD. Holla at me, okay? And I pledged to a frat, and yeah, they probably gonna do all that type of stuff. So good luck to the future for them boys. Anyway, Karen and Ashley. Yes. So they're going out to lunch, you know. Ashley had to bring the baby real quick, little Dylan. So of course Karen's excited to meet the kid. Of course Dylan didn't cry like Dean did, but you know, he's not old enough. He gotta, you know, his eyes ain't focused yet on the extras around him. But when he get there, then he might, you know, like, who is this lady? Okay. And you know, they just kind of go into, you know, the trip, like, dang, Ashley, you just came in there and blew up the spotlight. And she like, well, it wasn't necessarily like that. I didn't know that it was gonna turn left like that. So can you know, is it a way that you and Giselle can kind of resolve something? And Karen's like, no, it's just not gonna happen. Like the way she was going at Wendy for, you know, at least 2 days straight before that actually happened. Before you came, it was like a an ongoing thing. You know what I'm saying? Even when Ashley was around, I forgot about that. It was an ongoing elephant in the room, like what's wrong with Wendy type deal. And you just so happen to blow that top off, and you know, Giselle or Karen's like, you know, I'm just not gonna be cool with her right now. Like, if she wants to, like, we ain't gonna have no time to apologize and all that. So actually, previously, she tried to say to Mia, like, well, if she says apologizes for the debt conversations and Ray need to pay his taxes, stuff like that. Okay, fine. And Giselle's comeback to that was, bitch, I'm not gonna. When she'll get that apology when she die. How about that? Tell Karen that verbatim. She'll get the apology when she and Ray die. How about that? And I'm like, oh no. So now you're wishing death on both of them. Look, now you're wishing death on both of them. I just don't know, girl. Zoop, 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 zoop. And Ashley's just like, well, hopefully I can bring them together and we can have some type of resolve. Um, if Karen says no and Giselle says no, then guess what, Ashley? No. So Robin do take herself and go get her a life coach to talk to. And you know, just basically explaining how she just been depressed during COVID and Juan is looking at her crazy because she's sleeping all day. And you know, the coach just helped her realize, well, you know what? All you have to do is, you know, put some things in motion. Like, if you need more structure, okay, then put a little bit more structure in your life. Which, you know, with her job, she needs to open up a bigger spot. So that means, okay, go to work, figure these things out, figure out what, you know what I'm saying, next project, get these orders in line. You know, get up earlier, structure wise, get them kids off to school like you're supposed to. You know, and then when Juan comes home from work, maybe start having dinner ready when he get home. Like, you know, just little things like that. And then when it comes to Juan, you know, they have to learn how to talk. Like, I guess instead of him, but maybe putting her down, how about he just use different words to, you know, lift her up a little bit. So, you know, maybe that'll help with her self-esteem or something like that. And, you know, it was a little homework, so we'll see what happens when she goes and tries to do it, and we'll see. Does it work? But then we get to the goddess party because this is Mia's thing. It's not at her house. It's actually look like it's at a park or something, and they all going to one of those, you know, like right on the water. They got like those little gazebo type thingies. And that's where it's gonna be at. And Ashley, of course, brings the baby again. I don't know if like I mean, I know he's little and all, but she could probably try to get a babysitter just at least in the background and she could sit back in the back. But dang, you had to bring the baby. Okay, fine. Everybody arrives, everybody looks good and stuff. And of course, Wendy's like, okay, it's my first time seeing Giselle, and she still ain't apologized to me yet. So, am I gonna get an apology? Okay, so the dinner does start, or lunch, because it's not really nighttime. We'll say dinner, lunch, I don't know, brunch. Um, and Mia has this game. Let's go around the table and say whatever nice about people, blah 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 blah. And of course, I mean, everybody got to pull something out their ass, pretty much. Of course, they start with Ashley and Candace. Now, and it was nice, Ashley said, I'm glad that you are, sticking with this music career thing, and, you're working and, going for your dreams. And then Candace says, well, I'm glad that you're, a good mom. And, that's about it. Everybody else there, it's just all passive aggressiveness. Um, what Robin say to Wendy, I see that you have good passion for your family. What did they get to Karen and Giselle? What did Karen say? Something about, I don't know what everybody said, but basically once they got to Giselle and Wendy and Karen, she just said, well, I ain't liking Karen right now, so I ain't got nothing nice to say about her. And then Wendy, we kind of not really talking to each other, so I'm not sure what to say. And she said, okay, well, we can talk now, because basically they both want an apology. Wendy wanted an apology for, coming after her and Eddie and all this stuff with the rumors. And Giselle wanted an apology because Wendy went in on her. And Wendy, yeah, and I'm not taking that nothing I said, because everything she said was definitely deserved. Even if it didn't come from Wendy, anybody could have said it. Hell, I could have said it. It just needed to be said, Giselle. It's about time somebody had to put you down. Just a slight. And it wasn't really, I mean, was it on purpose? Yeah, because you hurt her. So she had to come for the juggler. That's just how it works in this world. When somebody come for you, I got a better angle, or I got to find a better angle. And if I got it, I'm going to throw it at you. Sometimes you ain't got a good one, and it's going to fall to the wayside. But nope, that one stuck on the wall. She threw that. The target went straight into the bullseye. Okay. So she said, no, I ain't about to apologize to none. I mean everything. And Giselle said, okay, the only thing I will apologize for is, coming at, I sent Ashley there to do the dirty work. When Ashley was done, I probably should have pulled you to the side and told you how I felt about the Eddie thing, and told you I wasn't trying to feed into it, and told you I didn't believe it was true and all that type of stuff. And, fine. She kind of takes it, we'll take it as a grain of salt. Candace and her wig, it's alright. Y'all like it? I don't know. It's like a little pixie, little shortcut, something new, something different. I'm not really sure if I like it or not. Skyla, those raised braids, it's like 6 of them up in the front. You're not feeling that at all. And Candace, your highlight was a little bit much. She said she was doing a video shoot, so hopefully it didn't read to the camera. Because sometimes, you shooting videos, you got to put that heavy makeup on. So that probably explained that. And the wig, too. But, no. And then, yeah. So basically, back to Giselle. Candace, well, at the reunion, Karen brought up Jamal. Was Jamal coming? Is the rumors true that he was cheating? Remember, Monique had the receipts. Yeah, her name was such and such. This is his number. Is it 2-do-do-do-do-do-do-do? And she's like, yeah, that's his number. Okay, then I mean that's him. And Candace just asked her, straight out right, is this the problem? Is that why you and him actually broke up, or what? What is going on between you and Jamal? Because we need to know. Okay, so Giselle is like, okay, I admit it. I knew he was cheating the whole time. Okay, well, how you know he was cheating? Oh, because he told me. How about he knew because y'all wasn't really together? Okay, the whole point that we wanted you to say was that you brought him on the show last season to say that, ooh, me and him is gonna try to be dating again, and ooh, not get married again, but we gonna date. and stuff, and he want to be closer to the girls and everything. So that's what you bought on the show, and then turn around and be like, oh well, he's went back to Atlanta, or he never lived here. He was always in Atlanta. We distanced and we ain't together. Like, no, that's not how it was supposed to went. You screwed up the plan. That was all. And then he didn't know what to say on the other end besides, this her show and I ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay. Fine. It is what it is. But that's all. And she kind of just admit that, like, well, at least to the fact that she knew. So fine. Candace is kind of just happy, like, okay, finally we get to pull a little bit of piece of truth out of you. That's all we really wanted, even though it's not the whole story, but it's something. And when it comes to this apology with her and Karen, you know, Giselle was like, well, my kids was hurt, you know, like the girls, you know, Monique brought the receipts. Remember the binder? And she didn't want to give Monique the satisfaction at that moment. That's why she didn't want to say nothing, because how dare this girl come up in here with all this information on my baby daddy or whatever. Yeah, baby daddy, because I ain't together. And, you know, go try to spill me my own stuff. So, no, I didn't want to give her that satisfaction. That's all that was. But now she, you know what I'm saying? And Monique is just probably laughing at home, cracking up like, I don't follow her or nothing, but does she do a commentary after the show? I wouldn't be surprised if she does. But anyway, she said, you know, my girls was hurt, so I need you to apologize for that. And with that, I guess Karen has some type of change of heart, because she says, okay, fine, I'll apologize to the girls because, you know, we leave family off the table, right? And her kids are younger than Karen's kids. Because remember, Karen tried to pull this same card and told Giselle, well, you hurt my girl and my son's feelings when you said, I wish death upon Ray. And they said, your kids is grown, which her kids is in college and her son is probably almost 30. So, girl, what was they crying over? They ain't crying over nothing. And Ray ain't even know this dude dad like that. So, get out of here. And, you know, Giselle like, okay, fine, I can take some of this apology. But as they keep going on in the argument, Karen just goes ahead and slips in, okay, I apologize to both y'all, the kids and to you, because maybe I shouldn't have said what I said at the reunion. I shouldn't have busted out like that. We should just let Monique take it over and let Monique fry. Hey, that's kind of what happened. It is what it is. She got the bad end of the stick because she's not even on the show no more. Even though it's her choice, but we all know. And, you know, that's kind of how they ended it out. They both hashed it out, and they played all the hashtags, because every season they get mad at each other, every season, and at the reunion, it's like, okay, I love you, let's be friends. No, it's all fake. They so fake. They fake as heck, because guess what? They're going to be arguing one more time. Again. It is what it is. They like, because they really friends out of here. Besides her and Robin, her and Karen, they know each other. And like I said, they fighting for who is the king, who's the queen of this castle. They both want it. And it could be two. I like both of y'all. I'll let y'all both have it. But let Karen have it more because she's older. It's just proper. You know, let her be the queen and you be the Dutch. All right. This was Housewives of Potomac. See y'all next time. Peace out.